Hola, ¿qué tal? It's time for another interactive episode of the Spanish Conversation podcast. I'm your hostess, Alyssa Benelli, founder of Gringa Consulting and also hostess of the Gringa Spanglish podcast. And I've got a fun topic for you today. We have 8 preguntas you can use when meeting your partner's Spanish-speaking padres. The questions will be traducidas y explicadas, and then te daré las preguntas in an order diferente. Responde, pausa, regresa, whatever you need. Pero primero, el vocabulario. Conocerse is to know one another. Las alergias are allergies. De niño is as a child. Sentarse is to sit. Considerado is thoughtful. Mudarse is to move, like move house. Mayor and menor are older and younger. Ahora, imagínate that your date from episodio 3 went swimmingly, and now it's time to meet your natively Spanish-speaking partner's parents. No entres en pánico. It will look great that you're trying. Pero si quieres impress, you can preparar by to preguntar o responder a these preguntas. Número 1. ¿Puedo ayudar con poner la mesa? Can I help set the table? Asking if you can help, major brownie points. You can also use other verbs in their infinitive form, such as limpiar, lavar, conseguir, for clean, wash, or get, if those are better for the situation. Número 2. ¿Cómo se conocieron? How did you all meet? Conocer is the verb for to know people or places, and saber is more for knowing information. It's possible you could be asking or answering this question. Perhaps answering with nos conocimos to say we met. Número 3. ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? If addressing one person as tú, the above is best. If asking both parents at once, you would say son in place of eres from ser. Point of origin is always going to be ser instead of estar. Número 4. ¿Tienes algunas alergias? Do you have any allergies? You may be asked this question if staying for dinner, or you could ask if you are hosting. You may hear ninguna, not one or none, or something like cacahuates for peanuts, nueces for nuts, gluten for gluten. Número 5. ¿Cómo era tu hijo de niño? What was your son like as a child? Again, we are talking about just one person here that we're speaking to. So the tu hijo for your son instead of plural su hijo. If addressing both parents as ustedes, if you want to quiz yourself, what would you have to change about number 5 if asking about a daughter as a child? There are 2 things. Número 6. ¿Tienen otros hijos? ¿Dónde viven ellos? Do you have other children? Where do they live? You might already know this information, but you could either ask it or be asked about your siblings in a similar way as hermanos. Número 7. ¿Les gusta vino? traje una botella. Do you all like wine? I brought a bottle. You are asking about a drink preference here. We use vino or wine. You could change this if desired to a drink or food item. We use les for ustedes here, but te gusta for tú would work great as well for just one person. Número 8. ¿Dónde debería sentarme? Where should I sit? Debería is should. It's a conditional of deber, and it can be changed should we sit by adjusting deberíamos sentarnos, just changing that pronoun at the end. Okay, take a second to look at your notes and answers if you jotted some down. You may want to speak to your partner about if it'd be best to speak to the parents as usted or tú when you're talking to them individually. Remember that it's always ustedes outside of Spain if it's most, like if it's both of them. But you may want to check that before, you go and just make modifications to your questions if they should be in usted versus tú. No pressure. Your future with this pareja depends on it. Kidding. Solo una broma. Okay, here come the questions in random order. Make sure you pausar during the break if you don't have enough time to reply. ¿Les gusta vino? Yo traje una botella. Mi respuesta es, or my answer is, sí, claro, mi esposo y yo bebemos mucho vino tinto. ¿Eres tan considerada? Considerado or considerada is thoughtful. And vino tinto denotes red wine, even though it's not rojo, as you would expect. Okay. ¿Tienen otros hijos? ¿Dónde viven ellos? Mi respuesta es sí. Tenemos una hija menor, se llama Erika. Ella se mudó al centro comercial de Dallas con sus 2 hijas hace 2 años. Hace and time are used for ago, so here it's 2 years ago. Se mudó from mudarse is she moved. ¿De dónde eres? Mi respuesta es, yo soy de Guatemala y mi esposo es de Venezuela, pero hemos vivido en Miami por los últimos 15 años. Are they from the same place? How long have they lived in Miami? ¿Tienes algunas alergias? Mi respuesta es, no tengo ninguna alergia, pero mi esposo tiene una alergia a plátanos y perros. What allergies does the husband have, and does she have any? ¿Cómo se conocieron? Mi respuesta es, nos conocimos a través de trabajo en Miami en 1984. Yo era el agente de bienes raíces y Ángela estaba comprando una casa. Agente de bienes raíces means realtor. What year did they meet? ¿Dónde debería sentarme? Mi respuesta es, donde quieras, bonita. Tenemos espacio aquí para ti y para Andrés. Espacio es space, and donde quieras is wherever you want. ¿Cómo era tu hijo de niño? Mi respuesta es, oh, Andrés era un niño muy lindo, súper activo y muy inteligente. Él jugaba muchos deportes y siempre me ayudaba en la cocina. Le encantaba cocinar. What did Andrés like to do? How does the parent speak about him? ¿Puedo ayudar a poner la mesa? Mi respuesta es, por supuesto. Gracias por preguntar. Hay platos en la cocina y servilletas en el mostrador a la izquierda. Can you help? What should you grab? Alrighty, that's all for now. I hope this episodio makes this somewhat stressful hypothetical scenario more approachable. If you have questions, ideas, or feedback for the podcast, I would love to hear it. You could send me a message through my website at gringaconsulting.com. Students and listeners give me some awesome ideas for these episodes, so please keep them coming. Till next time, friend. Ciao.